Hi, my name's Bronwyn Eastley and I'm back today to show you how to make a double easel card with a hexagon window. This was one of my projects that I made as a guest designer for Paper Rose Studio, and it features the beautiful bees and butterflies collection. So today we just need to start off with a normal portrait sized cards and score it along the long side at the halfway mark, and then you score the top piece. Fold that down at the halfway mark to make the easel section. You'll need two pieces of pattern paper, one for the easel section and one for the lower card base. I've already chosen, as you can see, the different embossed die cuts that I'm going to use. So here I am just showing you what papers that I've chosen for this particular easel card. I went with more plainer papers so the embossed die cuts would really shine. So I've attached the papers to the top easel section, and the stitched hexagons that I need to use are the third, fourth and fifth largest ones from the set. So to make the opening window on the top of the card, I am using the fifth largest stitched hexagon die, and I've just cut that out with my die cutting machine to form that window section there. And we're going to add a frame very soon, and an acetate layer as well, which I'll show you in a minute. Okay, so the next thing we need to do is make the frame, and I've chosen to use the fifth and the third largest dies. I've used a lovely gingham pattern in the paper pack, and you'll need to cut two frames from that pattern piece of paper. In fact, I think you can only get one frame from one piece, so there are three pieces of the same design in each pack, so there's plenty of paper to use in that pack of paper. So there are the two frames that I've made with the third and the fifth largest hexagon die. Just got out the fourth largest hexagon die, and I'm going to cut out a shape, a hexagon shape, from a piece of acetate. But before I actually add it to the frame, I'm going to first of all emboss that die cut with the Leafy Garden 3D embossing folder from Paper Rose Studio. And so I've got all my three layers now ready to form the window piece, and I've added some strong two-way adhesive to one of the frames on the inside, and I'm going to attach my embossed acetate piece to that one. Now I could have just left a plain acetate window, but I really liked the embossed look. It just gives it a little bit more texture. Now I'm just adding some glue to the other side of the frame, just to give it a nice finished off look, so it's not showing on the back there or the inside. Okay, so I've got the three layers all joined together, and I need to glue that to the lower half open window there that I made with the hexagon die. Just lining it all up to make sure it's nice and even, doesn't overlap, and that forms our lovely framed window for the top of the easel section. And I chose a beautiful floral die cut, and making sure that the ones that you choose don't extend beyond the edges of the card. And I just cut some foam dots here in half, put them along the hexagon frame where I wanted the embossed die cut to sit, and attach them that way, just for a little bit more depth. I love using foam dots on my projects because I love to add a little bit of dimension. this particular die cut with the bee, I just simply glued the lower half on to the card front, as you can see there. Once I got it into position, roughly knew where I needed to pop the glue and glued it in place. Right, I decided I was going to add a lovely white embossed die cut butterfly to the top of the floral section there. And here you can see that I'm working out what butterfly that I'm going to use for the little easel stopper that I'm going to make, and that was the one that I chose, and I'm just looking for a plain butterfly base there to make the easel section for this little butterfly easel stopper that I'm going to use. This is why it's called a double easel card, because you've got the top easel section, the portrait card base that's become an easel with the hexagon window, and I'm making a little butterfly easel card here to form as the stopper for that top easel section. Now all the instructions and the measurements can be found in my PDF tutorial, which I'll pop a link in the description below so you can access that and download that tutorial. So you'll have all the written instructions there as well, and as I said, all the measurements that you need to make this. It's just a good idea to have a visual reference, I thought, to have a video tutorial so you can see this bit here in more detail. I do have another tutorial just on butterfly easel cards in this same collection. I'm just swapping out my cutting blade here on my 12-inch trimmer to the scoring blade. I'm just going to score the lower half of that section of that butterfly where the indentation is on both sides, and you'll see that I'm just going to mount and fold that so the lower half of that butterfly sits on top of the little base and it becomes an easel. You just need to attach that lower part of that embossed butterfly to that folded edge with some glue. And this forms a very miniature little butterfly easel card. It's as simple as that. Now I'm just positioning it here to see where I want it as a stopper for the top section, and I decided to add some foam dots on the bottom of that just so it sits up a little bit and it stops the stopper from sliding forward. And to get that in a correct position, I just used an aid of a ruler there to help me put it in the right spot. And I decided I'd add a nice big embossed floral die cut to the bottom section of this card because I really love the look of that particular die cut, and just blends in beautifully with the embossed die cuts at the top. So there we have the finished card, double easel card with a hexagon window, and all you need to do to finish off is to pop a little die cut onto the envelope. I always like to finish off my envelopes with a little either a stamp or a little die cut there. You just simply fold the butterfly easel down, fold the top easel down on itself, and pop it inside the envelope. Just a standard sized, card sized envelope. Alright, so there you have it. Don't forget to like and subscribe so you can see more videos from me in the future. And here's another version that I'll be sharing with you later, featuring the Dear Isabella collection. Thanks for watching.